Alrighty, this is going to be fun. Apparently I just can't stay away from this game, or streaming in this game. So, I've done a couple of things. First thing I've done is I have... Why is that crystal floating up there? First thing I've done is I've set a new room boundary on this, so that I'm not, as I'm moving around, if I need to check my laptop, it wasn't really an issue last time, but if I need to check my laptop or anything, I'm not going to accidentally phase through. The second thing I've done is I've gone into the virtual um, horizon, world space, whatever the fuck that's called, I can't remember, on this headset. So if the game does just quit, or it should, in theory, should take me back to that virtual space, as opposed to just flashing me bloody living room all over the place. Obviously, we had a bit of that last time. Bit of that nonsense last time, and we did in fact manage to somewhat save that. Um, but it is a problem. I don't like. I kind of like the idea of recording some of the, especially the playthrough stuff. I'm also thinking of doing maybe a compilation video of just my quote unquote funniest moments in this game. Probably just going to end up being me saying a bunch of extremely daft shit. Um, I mean, in the case with most things, most games I play, I just say ridiculous stuff. Oh, my hands are doing weird things again. Oh no, oh no, break my wrist. Don't. Sorry, I'd have fixed it. Um, but yeah, we're back at it again because why not? Um, I've got my scenes and stuff set up. I noticed something a bit weird with the last couple of streams I did on this. The colours were, they looked a little muted. Um, I'm hoping to have fixed that. I think it might be the high dynamic range stuff on my computer. It was set up for high dynamic range, the colour stuff. I'm hoping this has fixed it. It looks a bit different, on the preview on OBS. It looks a bit different. Um, so who knows? We'll see. Um, it is definitely a bit of a weird one. But it looked a bit like grey and weird, and just like the colours weren't like. Don't get me wrong, I've made some fun about some of the graphical elements in this game. Like that fan looks fine, but at least I hope it's a fucking fan. But that tree looks a little weird. But point is, the colours looked off. Like compared to what I'm seeing, like visually in front of me. Oh, fuck. And goodbye. Ah, shit. Hold on a minute. Ah, I thought. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, yeah, the colours looked a little off. Like, don't get me wrong, the game itself, it's not exactly, the height of graphical innovations or anything, but compared to what I was visually seeing in the headset and what I was seeing on the stream when I watched it back, didn't seem to do it justice, in my opinion. So this is kind of another test, if you will. Similar to the last one, it's probably not going to be as long as the last one by any means. But I mean, the main goal of me doing this, I think I mentioned before, is just for me to chill and vent, blow off steam, and be an absolute moron on stream. Stuff like that. Your general bog standard experience. At least I imagine. I kind of hope so. For anyone that tunes into this, anyone that does and figures it's probably not for them, well, you do you. I'm not going to necessarily care if you don't think this is your cup of tea. Everyone's different, but I at least want the experience for myself watching them back for any reason, using them for clips, things like that. I want those clips to be decent, and obviously, if I end up streaming with the lads, my good friend Mr. Smith, um, and my friends. Oh shit! That's a very big sword. That is not going to do shit. Okay. Bloody hell. Just chuck the fucking tail at it. Get told. So anyway, if I end up, with the lads, I don't know why I'm fucking stuttering so much. Hold that, please. Thank you. And I end up using OBS for any reason. I want it to have some decent quality, and I know this is more to do with, this headset. Um, but obviously, if my laptop, if it's something with my laptop, like the HDR stuff, that's going to affect pretty much everything I do in terms of streaming because I'm having to stream it to my laptop first, or at least somehow get that image onto the laptop screen, or something like that, because I don't have a capture card because I am a peasant skull. So in that regard, and this is what I mean by, look at this shit, right? I'm looking at a wall. You can only see because the light coming from here. This is a wall, right? It's fucking pitch black. Yeah, you can't see shit. This is why. One second. He doesn't. Shit. I think he did. Anyway, that's what I was talking. That's why I always bring my torch. Um, Light that up every single time. Right. This is going to be a bit of a test because this area last time was giving us some shit, giving us some problems. There we go. Make sure I don't splat my coffee off the bloody table. Whee! But yeah, hopefully when I watch this back, that colour issue will be resolved with any luck. Stream has started. No, it's just the last couple there seemed to be like the colours seemed a bit muted. So I think it was the high dynamic range stuff on the laptop down there. So um, no, no. Wait, what was that? I mean, you could if you want. I mean, if you wanted to check how this one is doing compared to the other one. So if you wanted to check, like, load up the last one and just compare it. What the hell? That's kind of jank. See, I kind of love some of the jank in this game though, because like the seam, what the fuck is with the seams? But yeah, if you want man love, obviously it is up to you. But yeah, for some reason the colours looked a bit off, a bit muted. I don't know whether it was my playback on my phone, but I'm kind of hoping that this has resolved that issue because again, with it being my laptop and the way that I've got things set up currently, um, that image has to be streamed to my laptop screen regardless. And if it is the HDR that is causing it, so would you say it is better, like color wise, like for definite? That's awesome, man. Because honestly, it kind of put me off when I went to watch it back. Like I was like, oh, why does it look like this? It didn't look like this um when I was streaming. It didn't look like this as I was watching it, with my physical eyeballs. So, who knows? But well, so obviously for anyone, I say for anyone, I'm guessing if you have brain cells to rub together, you will realize I am not just talking to myself some of the time. Um, apparently, you can't hear the responses on stream, so the not. I fell in a hole. A drink, as in a drink. Because I've got my coffee on there. Can do, yeah. Make this. I think I was having the what I was calling Flint. Yeah. It's nice. I'd also like to think that. Oh, you can see my room boundary there for some. Oh, I might need to change that a little bit because Flint is empty. Did you say? But yeah. Apologies if the room boundary does keep coming up. It's a lot better than having it fade and be able to see the bloody room. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Little in for every minute. But oh, pardon me. Um, but yeah, apparently, allegedly, this one is much better, color-wise. So we shouldn't. Well, she saw me. I don't know why it's decap. I mean, is this sword fucking blunt? No. So why is your head still attached? Like, see, this is kind of preferable for me because I know that I probably should move a little bit in one direction or another to avoid um, hitting the wall. You are? Yeah, yeah. I know. It's just that the room boundary keeps popping up. So you know what I might do is if I because I don't want that popping up every fucking 5 seconds. I know. I've just said it kind of helps me. Um, with the whole uh, seeing the wall thing. Um, but not punching the wall. I would rather accidentally punch the wall and have a slightly better experience. Adjust the room scale. Right, thank fuck. Right, found that. I am just going to draw a big fuck off circle. If it will let me. Oh, okay. It will not exactly let me do a big fuck off circle. But will it let me do a big fuck off square? It will. Okie dokie, right. Confirm. Resume. And now, with any luck, if I switch back to this. Oh, hey, my hands are doing weird shit. There we go. I'm touching the wall now. Not exactly what I'd like to be experiencing, but I can reach out, and that room boundary is not coming up anymore. Again, it would be helpful, like if I was just, playing without streaming, if I was doing what I was doing on my own, on my lonesome. Whee! What in the fuck? Anyway, but I'm not. I'm streaming. I want a little bit of mother. Can you hold? Ow, my nail. Well, what a waste. Anyway, um, yeah, maybe I literally just was talking about, hey, yeah, it's fine, and then fucking spotted the wall. So, yeah, broken wrists again. Um, this thing was so the fuck. This thing was so annoying because I chose there were like background options for your character when you start this. Um, I chose like a certain background where I didn't start with any telekinesis at all. I couldn't, or rather, I could kind of use telekinesis. Shit. But it was nowhere near the same level as it is, like as what you're seeing now. So doing this with this door was just not fucking possible. Um, the white, yeah, it is plugged in at the minute. So I was using it for the headset. But yeah. So just being very careful right now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. I just didn't know how close you were for a second there. But yeah, no, the telekinesis was not the same as it is now, and because you've got to upgrade it and whatnot. But it is one of those um where ooh, oh no, I thought we were having the laggy, glitchy thing again. But yeah, no, where was I? Whee! No. Where was I? Can't remember where I was. Yeah, the telekinesis was a bit dog shit when you start out. You could pick like a mage sort of background. Uh, here we go. Here's the glitchy fucking. glitchy weirdness. I'm gonna have to bloody restart. I hate this. Again, it's only a problem today, and it's not even that bad by the looks on the preview, but it does look really laggy. So there we go. That looked like it was having issues as well for a second there. But I just want it to be responsive and work and not be entirely shit. We're gonna do a new seed. Why not? But um, yeah, I want it to work realistically, so that even if I end up getting myself a capture card and whatnot for future use, I really just want this to work. Because I'm hoping to get some more use out of the headset, more use out of streaming potentially. There we are. Should have switched it. What I might do is if I get this up on here, I might be able to use this as a way of seeing. Let's have a look. Yeah, man. Apologies for the delay, but just trying to get this up on my phone so that I can personally see the difference. I should have probably done that earlier, but I mean, in all fairness, that does look better than what I was seeing before. There's still a couple of weird issues. Well, I wouldn't say issues, but there's still a lot of artifacting and stuff going on. But I mean, you know, it's better than it was. It's definitely better than it was. At least I've just seen, and the missus has confirmed. Uh, so can I? No, I don't want them to see me just. Um, so I'm guessing we're coming down here anyway, but I'm trying to get the drop on them. So it's a risky maneuver. Maybe not. Can I? I'm going to try and do some sneaky stuff. In theory, I should be able to, like, hide here in the darkness, unseen. But just in case. Maybe not. Hey, buddy. You want to think about what you did? See, that right there. Why can't that happen when I'm mid-fight? When I'm doing something and it's just, you know, oh, what? No, I don't want your hip. I want your fucking buckler. Give me the shield. That was just unnecessary. Oh, what is going on? Like, okay, let me take that. There we go. Right, okay. So, what in the actual... That is gratuitous. Anyway, no, well, technically. Okay, we can't have any evidence, so, well, so we're just gonna, what the hell's the rest of the body doing? Okay, let's see if we can, get this to bend properly. What? Why did my arm just do a fucking 180? Okay, this is not going to bend. Jesus. See you later. Anyway, give me that. I'm going to throw that somewhere later. Just to double check, we are not needed in this room, but torch. So yeah, there's a bit of a weird, like it's I won't say it's like low res, but it's like there's a bit of weird artifacting going on, in like the darker areas of the screen, still by the look. But for the most part, it does look all a bit more vibrant, a bit more true to what I'm seeing with my own eyes. So, yeah, nice. Anyway, uh, well, fuck. Come here. Oh. Hey, guess what? You look a bit bored there, mate. Ah, kill me. Actually, actually worked, kind of. That's just fucking rude. Hey, stone happy. See, I could have done that the whole time, but I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be nice and have a bit of fun. Force my hand. You know what I mean? That's just weird. Whee. I put this woman's head in a bucket. Scratch that. I'm gonna use this bucket. Part of this bucket. Beat someone to death with. There we go. Now I can't put the head in the bucket. So I used it, fucking beat you up with. Right. Paddy now. And chucked one of my axes, which, I mean, to be fair, not a big fucking loss. But still, see if I can chop this guy's head off. No. I was bitching and moaning so bloody much. Then I did it. Happened again. Happened again. That's just bullshit. That's just bullshit. Right, let's have a look what's paid first. I've got to admit, I'm a bit of a sucker for this game. Big. Right, so there's fuck all up here then. Looks like we're going downstairs again. Oh shit. Okay, will I have my friend chicken? Bloody wall. Anyway, uh, hang on. I know I can do this. Wait a minute. Yep. I don't know if that made it all the way up or not. Anyway, we'll soon find out. Won't we? No. Shitting in my pants. There's actively cack in my kegaroonies. There be cackage. There be cackage in my trousers tonight. There be cackage in my trousers tonight. Okay. Well, the last time I climbed this, I was asking a couple of really butch individuals about their car's extended warranty. Ah, oi! You decap. Right. Naked people. I need to stay away from naked people. Because the last time they just fucking crashed the game, you know? Oh well, guess I can't avoid it. Don't you fucking blunt force trauma me, bitch. Recap! That's what I'm fucking talking about. I would like something better than a bloody axe, though. The axes are all well and good, but, skull! But yeah, I want a sword. Oh, the skull! Uh, Recap.
We go.
All of these bitches are fucking act. Wait, I have the. I have one of these. All of these twats have axes. Where's my swords at? Fucking blade and sorcery, much. The only blade I've seen this fucking stream is an axe. Not entirely true, because I had a long sword before the glitchiness started. But who cares about that? Hey, oh, indeed. Right. Well, that looks like the end to me. So this entire dungeon, all I've seen is a fucking axe. and the decaps have been rage baiting me. Kind of wish I could change the stream title now. Getting rage baited by decaps. That is going to be my next stream title. I am only going to attempt decaps. Ah, yes, I forgot the shields bounds now. I don't know where that went. It has well and truly royally fucked off. Anyway, another mission, decaps, one thing. We're also going to attempt to see if we can build up our bronze collection today. Well, today, this stream, this particular stream in particular, you know, particular. Um, professional. I'm just having. Hopefully, I'll get Mr. Smith in the comments going. That's bullshit. Um, I'm not professional anything apparently. Because I can't be serious. But fuck being serious. Being serious is dog shit. I tried that once. It didn't work out for me. Avatar, help us! If you know, you know. Good game. Good game. Fable 2. Well, Fable 1, Fable 2. Right, these pricks have some nice stuff. I might do the boss fight at some point, but not right now. We're gonna get a bit more gold, a bit more money, right? And then we're gonna maybe do the boss fight, but definitely see if we can get our bronze shit. But I don't want to have to do a full fucking dungeon again with just an axe. Oh, okay, so we've got a nice little spawn here, and we're gonna climb up here. Could go around and be a bit more tactical because there's usually a guy on this fucking cliff every single time. But we're gonna risk it anyway. Hopefully the mic isn't too irritating because again the last time I noticed that the mic occasionally would kind of drop out a little bit, and I think it is the pop filter and the noise cancelling on it. It's basically, well, I can see the swords, mate. Right. Why did that stop my tele? Oh, ow! I hit myself in the face with that. Sword. I'm gonna beat this individual up with a really. Shall we dual wield swords? Is that what we're gonna? Is that what today's mission is gonna be? Other than getting decaps from everybody. Well, other than those two, because I wanted to beat the shit out of them with a cat. Oh, excuse me. Because why not? Why the bloody hell not? I love the fact that that does that. Technically. Yeah. You can't climb shit like this. It is just not recommended. Let's what's you giggling at, Dev? What's good to do, sir? Right. I'm pretty sure this is not how you sharpen a sword, but thank you. This goes all bloody glitchy again because of you. It sounds bloody right. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, probably tell already how repetitive some of this can be. But I want to get all the lore. Because we're whores for lore. Oh, he's down me. What fucking ram me? That's it. God, boy, God's everything, other. Relinquish the shield. Return. Relinquish. Do I need to rip this fucking arm? It, it is. Anyhow. Oh, you fought valiantly, good sir, but you lost. Get burned. Yeah, I think I mentioned in one of the previous streams, there is like a risk of like paralysis with one of these mods where they don't actually die. They just kind of stay there and lock up. The only way I've been able to tell properly if an enemy is dead is if they relinquish control of their weapon. Kind of like that. Make sure I'm not. There we go. I got my shield and my sword. We can go the trick bird. Anyway, not had this one in a little while. I'll figure out the best way of doing. Yeah, I do kind of like this length for a sword, like in real life. It's really nice, comfortable. What is that? That's just a root. Oh no, it's a branch. Let's try and batter somebody with a branch, shall we? Let's kick the shit out of someone with this branch. That person! And that person! Come on, bring it. You fucking fell. Oh shit, they've got a bit of a reach advantage here. On guard. Yeah, I can get rid of one of these. I'm gonna keep that one. Oh, hang on. Sword in the stone. Sword in the stone. I love doing this, and I also hate doing this. Because sometimes the stone is nice, and it lets me be a moron, and sometimes it's not. But that one let me. That is cool. I like that. Right. So now we have a reach advantage, but not a lot of pointy advantage. If that makes any sense to anyone. So, pointy crystal. So even if I can sell them, I might be able to, but I don't want to, you know? Is that a way to go over there? Kind of. It is. Let's first see what's up here, but by the looks, it just goes through into that bit. So what we're gonna do? Oh shit! It's gonna. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like that. Never mind. I also kind of found it funny how the arms are elasticated. Like if you grab something and move away, it just stretches. So, well, mm.
Let's see how they handle mine.
Oh no. Okay. Ah. Ooh. I just sliced him in half without even realizing. Okay, I hate the horns. Hate the. Oh shit, there we go. Oh shit. Bloody archers. Come on. Did he just try to lightning me? Miss? And jump. This jumping mechanic is bullshit. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. Ow. Give me my fucking shield. Oh no. Oh bloody hell. I hate this so much. Fast. Come on. Hmm. Damn. You have to stop it, dude. That works. Really hope that dude's dead. He's fucking not. Of course he's not. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Very good, sir. I will preserve some of your dignity. Jesus fucking Christ. I said some of. Mm. Let's go. Got some banana bread at work today, dude? Hell yeah. Fuck, that was intense. Whoa, that was intense. Bloody hell. Right, and this was only two skulls, I want to say. Let's nearly get some, excuse me, might nearly be time to get some new, health potions and shiz. It's holy crap. I think I've got like two left. Uh, are you doing naughty things, darling? Sure. You sounded so convincing. Oh, Jesus. That was a little bit intense. Yeah. This brave is seriously, well, shit. Needs to be points here. Anyway, last thing you need is a blunt sword. What are you doing? Yeah, you. Are, are you filming me? Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Just filming me doing this daft shit. But yeah, that was fucked. That was fucked. Anyway, so what we're gonna do next? We're gonna do another dungeon, maybe. Right, box. We're gonna do another dungeon, and hopefully we can continue with the good fortune of not having shit be absolutely fucked. So, I'm gonna go to the shop. Then we might do a boss, actually. Maybe. Because, like I said, we're looking for decaps and bronze shit. What the fuck is that? It is literally a ball on a stick. Or it is just a huge stick. Um, that is sweet. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. That bronze text there. And I'm hoping, at least I think, um, that these are taken from real historical finds, the bronze pack. At least I believe they might be. Some of these, though, however, like this thing, that looks like a very large flint um, spear. Why is it being so awkward? But yeah, like something bigger than this. But that looks like, like a bit of flint or a bit of some sort of stone that has been napped. Damn it. I still haven't got that. This is just a pebble.
If you want to buy something, just place it on the red cloth on the counter.
Don't think that's the red cloth, mate. Do you? Yeah, like some of these are like Stone Age type shit. Again, for anyone that particularly cares, they are mods, so it's not like oh. Ow, I just stabbed myself. Why is they glowing like that? I wonder how accurate one could be with these, because it looks like there's a, what do we call it? So there is a fall off. Well, I mean, I'm guessing if somebody was that close. Oh my god, that was a bit too wet. Yeah, man, too fucking early. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't look like the bronze stuff is making its way in.
When you're ready to check
So you
out,
know what?
place your items
We'll
on the
sell
red
some shit
cloth on the counter.
and we'll get ourselves going. Probably best do another dungeon maybe instead of the boss fight. We need way more gold because that last, I think it was the proper Kopesh, the Egyptian Kopesh. Either that, no, it wasn't, it was the other one. It was the other bronze sword that we saw
Thanks.
on one of the previous streams. That was like fucking 4 grand. So, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head to, we're going to do the blue one because we tried doing that one before and it fucking messed us up. Didn't manage to tactical mute there, but I don't know how in your ear holes that was. Apologies, I did sneeze. Um, but yeah, no. So far so good. All things considered. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh, that one I did manage to tactical mute for. Bloody hell. Hey. I don't mean to, love. I'm just autistic. Got it. Well. Give me that. Carrying stick is what that's called. Okay. So let's grab me carrying stick and parry some shit with it, shall we? Well, you're getting up here, son. That has got to be brain damage. Come on. Yeah, he's gone. He is no longer with us. Wow. Kind of a little bit fitting me doing this because it kind of actually looks like I'm messing with my sleeves a little bit. I really hope it's not all of these wooden weapons because, again, the blunt force trauma weapons are nice, especially when you got a good swing going. But if you've got like 5 or 6 enemies coming at you, it is way better to just stab. Excuse me, just stab and move on if you can. Right. So here's what we're gonna do.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
This kind of looks a little messed up there, love. Ah, this needs a make shot. Yep. Okay. Give me. Oh, thank you. Right, I'm gonna take the sacks over the wooden club thing because it's sharp, it's pointy. Okay, you know what? You put up quite a bit of a fight. Close your eyes, but they've popped out, love. Right. Commend your soul, all that bollocks. Hold that for me. Yeah. Really? I wonder if I can use this to kind of parry with. I've not checked. Yeah. He's a jumper. Where the fuck did... Oh, tiny knife. Guess I'm having to use this again. Tiny knife! Right. Why are you still here? This body's still here. That should have disappeared when this guy died. But this guy just fucking vanished into oblivion. I am 100% stabbing someone with this tiny knife. Dun, 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 dun. Human shield. Human shield. Yep. Okay, goodbye. Tiny knife for the win. Mage staff, fuck off. You know what? I'm half tempted to put this. There we go, that's better. It was the wrong way around. I will use this tiny knife until I can. Okay. Sorry, club thing. What even are you called? Oh, just a mallet. It's a wooden mallet. Whee! That thing fucking flew though. So my skinning knife, or tiny knife, as I like to call it all the time for the fucking the wall there. Fucking. Anyway, uh, rising up, back on the street. I did my time, took my chances. I hear voices already. Somebody stole my sweet roll. Excuse me, can I talk to you about your extended warranty? Listen, I can eat. Oh shit. Okay. What's some chicken? Say you bitch slap a chicken. Um, I knew that you could kill the chickens. I just didn't know that you could bitch slap them to death. That was kind of uncalled for. Uh, boy, you you have bigger sword. Give me bigger sword. Sorry, tiny knife. Excuse me, good sir. Can you hold tiny knife for me? He gets ever so lonely. Hey, you can't view it. Nope. Stay in this man's ribs. Stay in this man's ribs. I know you like me. I know you care for me and you want my sanity. But tiny knife, please. I need to leave you. It is not safe for you up ahead. These men have bigger swords. No, tiny knife, please. No. Oh, the missus is doing naughty things in Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's a few times that's glitched and probably nearly crashed. What time you want GTA? Depends. Depends entirely. See what happens here first. You know what? I might take that sax because the bigger ones, like I said, they always get in the bloody way. Like, you know what? It's at the fucking home. No. Oh shit. You fucker. Fucking get in, you prick. Oh, okay. Okay. He's gone. I just fish slapped that bitch with a wooden club. Just to make sure. Yeah, it's paddle boy. How many fucking things that what have I did just say. What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Keeps jumping and jilting. I don't like it. Oh, come on. Come on. Damn. What the hell is going on here? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh shit. This. Are we done? Oh, Christ on my bike. That was worse than the other one. I think it's because the weapons, though. And the bloody glitchiness. Holy fucking Christ. Well, I know for a fact there's a chest up there. Bloody hell. Ah, ah. Okie doodly dokie. Still, it was almost not worth it. Um, okay. Yeah, let's that I'm gonna might need a minute on that guy fucking top. Oh, I might be coming to the end, and if I am, I'll be fucking glad, because Jesus. Thank fuck for that. Honestly. Dog shit. Oh, and it glitched again. Come on. There we go. It's bad enough that I'm having to, like, you know, do all this shit. Didn't even get a chance to show off the bow. That should be everything. Hell. Yeah, curious as to what time we're on. Fucking roll of fabric, fuck off. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there's a multiplayer mode on this. I could be wrong. That'd be kind of interesting to see. Boing. I also want to know where the boundaries are for some of these. But yeah, as for, I'm just having a look at my comments now. Yeah, it probably just depends on what happens in the next. So I don't know whether I should do another dungeon or do a boss fight, like another boss fight to get another level up. Because it would be nice to get another one. Because again, I want to see what like all three. Excuse me. what all three levels look like for each. Uh, Bloody hairs. But yeah, so kind of want to know whether I should go to the shop first, see if they've got any bronze. You know what? Fuck it, why not? But yeah, another dungeon or a boss fight, maybe, depending on how fucking glitchy this is going to be, because that was lagging like fuck. You know. Anything at all? No. I suppose. Oh yeah, I've already done that. Imagine just fucking, you know, that'd be fucked. Is this just a?
Welcome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like a hunting spear of some kind. Doesn't fucking fly though. I'll tell you what. I'll get a couple of these.
Take your time.
Fuck off.
Wow. You
Sell
have a
some shit.
good deal there.
Huh? But the hard from that was not particularly what we would have wanted. So we're gonna go and do a boss fight. Um,
Thank you.
gonna go do another boss fight. Fuck it, why not? Um, yeah, the crystal. Level up some other shiz and fucking hopefully get some. Bless you. One of the cats just sneezed. Hopefully get. Well, hopefully it's not going to glitch as much because fucking hell, that was. I don't even know what word I want to use here. Half of them would probably be labelled as a hate crime, and the other half would be just not strong enough. You know, but that was ridiculous. Okie dokie. So we've done one of these before. We should know at this point how this is going to go. Um, and like I say, uh, it is going to be more or less a lot of this if I did a playthrough. So this is kind of me doing a little test to see how this goes. I mean, I would say to see how well it does, but then again, you know, kind of need eyes on for that. But more or less just to see what kind of quality it is, what sort of stuff we can do. Because again, very repetitive, very weird in terms of like the gameplay loop on this one, because it is pretty much the same shit all the time. Come on. Nope. There we go. Don't know why that went so strangely. Um, yeah, I will have to sit down and do like a lore thing. But I'm thinking, um, just for the sake of things being a bit more cinematic, I could record the playthroughs instead of stream them and do it more like a, I wouldn't exactly say like a role play type thing, but more like a cinematic experience, you know, with a bit of lore on screen, bit of like the story and the gameplay side of things. I just realised I have no fucking weapons, so we're going into this absolutely blind. There's still going to be some ridiculousness in the playthroughs, you know, some funny comments, some of me chatting absolute bollocks. Yeah. Don't need it anymore. Gimme, thank you. Excuse you, sir. That was a bit slow, mate. Nicely. So what about that? What would that make for some somewhat engaging content, I suppose? I would like some opinions. I know it's a bit pointless repeating that for a crowd of like one. I get that, I understand that, I know. It's mainly fill time and genuinely see what anybody thinks when they can be asked to type shit. If they can be asked to type shit. Who knows? Because I know there's probably videos like that and I might see a fucking itch on my nose there. Fucking hell. But you know, just see kind of hopefully avoid the same shit that other people have done if they've done other stuff similar to that. Rainbow much. Fuck's sake, this itch is doing my nutting. There we go. He's not solved it. I'm pissed off. No, I'm angry. But yeah, no, would be nice. Would be nice. Just something to fill my time with, because I need to brush up on a few things. I used to do little edits and stuff a while back. I used to make like VFX shots and stuff, compositing. Um, do a lot of like 3D related stuff as well. Give me a little bit of an excuse to do that again, in a way, especially stuff like this. Is there only one? But you know, uh, I know there's a lot of video ideas that have kind of been floated around, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, I can do that. But it's like, it's one of those. I don't always know exactly what I'm doing. And it kind of gets a bit weird in my head of trying to figure out what needs doing and when. Okay, so the headset battery's low, which means this particular stream may be coming to an end at some point shortly, which is all well and good. Hopefully it doesn't die before we've done the boss fight. Um, I don't want to plug it in just yet. But again, you know, mainly I just wanted to see if this would be a bit better quality for everybody, for stuff. Looks like I'm going that way, which is kind of new because most of the time I'm going that way. Um, glitchy bollocks. Come on, motherfucker. Um, ooh, this is new. Lord. Again, I must have played the ever-loving shit out of this game, and it still somewhat surprises me with the layouts. Whee! Oh, there's a wall there. I'm gonna make a compilation of that. It's just me going, "Ugh, there's a wall there." That sounds like fun. There's doors there. Whee! Water. I'm gonna try not to land in that. I don't know how deep that is or what's in it. What the fuck is that a lever? Is this going to kill me? Is this a trap? Is this a death trap? Lore. Oh, Jesus. It's the room. This is some Lara Croft bullshit. Fucking room's now filling with water. There was a ladder over there that I could have, you know. Ah, I could have used. But, yeah, I wonder if you haven't, if you didn't have these upgrades with the whole pointing these at the floor thing to slow down your fall, I wonder how you would have done that. Like, probably wasn't a big enough fall to kill you, but yeah, there's a ladder there to get up, but there was nothing on that side to get down, so you would literally just about to drop, fall into the water maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep moving because headset's fairly low. I want to get through this boss fight before it dies. Oh, this beautiful. Hold that for me, please. I wish I had another copy. I don't know whether I should keep this though. It might come in handy. Some of the higher crystals. Who knows? I'm gonna keep it anyway. I'm gonna keep the bronze rapier type thing. This also fairly new. I've not seen this before. Um, it's nice to keep being surprised by a game that you've literally played the ever-loving fuck out of. But, well, I say played the ever-loving fuck out of. What are you doing, love? You're conferring about the things that should not be thinged about. Are you not? Makes no sense. Who knows? What is this? Where does this go? There's nothing down here, I feel. Oh. Right, okay, so let's hopefully carry on and get this done. Haven't seen any more comments in the chat. Did ask my friend Mr. Smith a question, but couple in fact, perhaps. And I was a bit late replying to that question of yours, my good friend Mr. Smith. But I did respond. Oh fuck! This glitchy bullshit's gonna get me fucking killed. There's a wall there. Yep. There's a wall there. Fuck. So yeah, every time I do that, it's probably because I'm trying to check my screen on the comments and shit whilst I'm still moving. The one that says depends on what. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I'd asked. I'd said, oh, it depends, and then I'd seen that and eventually responded. I said, oh well, depends. I should probably do at least one more of these or a boss fight. I decided I was going to go for the boss fight because I wanted to level up. But I did ask a couple of questions um, relating to the format of, like, if I was to do a playthrough of this at any point, just to see if I can get his opinion on that. I know he'll probably be like, yeah, yeah, you do you sort of thing. But I don't know what would be more entertaining, like whether I should stream it or record it and do like bits of lore and bits of tidbits and stuff. Just not quite like roleplay stuff, but a bit of a mix, if that makes sense. Wait. Okay, so that one's up there. There's number two. Where the fuck is? Oh, number three's there. Okay. I'm at. This one about. Oh. So where was the other one? Oh, it was up there. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that up there. Oh, missed that by the skin of my nuts. Oh, oh, get up the fucking branches. It's leaving. We have jumped out. Mm. Oh, this reminds me of like human arms. Probably not the most adequate of weapons we're doing this with. Yeah. I know that was probably the worst possible move I could do. He's gonna start getting up in a fucking minute. I like. Oh, I fucking knew that other one might have come in handy. Yeah, that one's bloody knee. Come on. Oh, I nearly got slapped the shit out of. Nearly, nearly. Almost. Oh, bloody hell. I almost hit that looked. Right, so before I get that last crystal, I'm going to see whether it's going to be possible. Oh, way there, big boy. To get those two there first. Fuck. Ah, I'm wedged. I'm stuck. I don't like this. Oh, I'm aware I need to plug in my headset. I'm aware. Whoa! Probably should have been dead there. Not gonna lie. Ow. Biatch. Come on, big boy. I know you're pissed off. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Bloody hell. Yes, I'm aware. Ooh, my hand's stuck. My hand is actually genuine. Okay, that did it. Run away! Oh. Right, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I really want to complete this fucking boss fight. If I do that, so I can. Well, then I can get this plugged in a little bit, so I can at least get this done. I just wanted to level up. I just needed to level up. Ah, no, he's coming. I can hear him. Why is he coming? I didn't unpause. I have not unpaused. Right, okay. Try this again, shall we? Pause. Because I need. Oh, why is he coming again? Bloody paused it. Okay. Wow. Apparently I saved a bloody photo. I didn't mean to fucking do that. Right. Don't get that. Doing it like. Because you can kind of pause this by pressing like the menu button. But like. Just doesn't work the way that. You'd want to kind of. Right. Okay, we're going to smash that one on his arm first. Most of that. Oh, good set. Yes, you are going to throw a paddy. I know. Well done. Well done. You emotional child. I don't know what happened there. Switched. Without wanting to switch. Oh. I nearly ended up bloody stuck again. Let's pry that face plate open. Steal this. Right out your noggin. Stretch your arms. Boom. Okay, okay. That's another boss fight. In the bag. Again. If I do these, yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that idea of doing the edits for the playthroughs on this. You kind of do it like a story, almost. I'm not gonna like create any sort of bloody intense myth type shit around it, but I think I might do that one. So I could do these as well. But, I don't know. What should I pick? I think I'll go with this one because I know I'd like to get the whole fire, lightning, and telekinesis stuff done. Shall we do this? Here. Now. There we go. Now that that's done, what we'll do is we'll head home, get our upgrades, and that should be the end of this particular stream, I think. Headset needs charging again, and yeah, it's been fun. And without all the bloody glitches, that is, aside from those. Well, it might not be my last stream of the day, potentially, but it probably won't be this. It probably won't be more Blade and Sorcery. Um, it might be more of the more other things. Make them very vague, I know, but that's just how we're gonna keep it for now. Oop, there's a wall there. Right. So now we've unlocked our second level. What is this? Damage there, but you do not. Also increases your maximum focus pool. Okay, cool. So just automatically when a projectile is coming towards you. Yes, please. Remain slowed for a few seconds and you run out of focus while time is slowed. And what picked you down from here? What's this? Oh, cool. I'm never gonna fucking use that, to be fair, but might as well get it. Okay, so there's no thing for the second level. What about... Do I only have one for that one? Yeah. Got those. And there's nothing on the second level for this one. Which is kind of shitty. Because, you know, I thought there'd be one for this as well. On the second level. But it might be on the third level, it might not all be. Second, unless it's just the fire one, but I don't see it. I might need to get more of the lightning ones, because obviously this I've only got one layer of. And as you can see, the mind and the fire, but I've only got one lightning crystal. So you know, might just need to get more lightning related stuff. More lightning, more fire. But lightning is definitely going to have to be first, because I need it. I would love to take this into battle with me. But I've seen a lot of people say that they've lost it somehow, and that they can't get it back. I've got no idea why, because they've got this stuff for reclaiming weapons and stuff, but I don't know if that doesn't work. Hmm. Oh, my felling axe. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to end that there. Um, we've done what we came to do for this one, and there does need to be a charge up going on here. So I just set that back to a rambly. While I turn this off and get this ready. Um, so I'll just quit this. And by the looks, it does go back into the immersive home thing, which is what I wanted it to do anyway. I'm not going to make that visible because it's literally just the immersive home thing. It's nothing special. Besides, I don't want to get into the habit of leaving that on because if I don't end up having it on at any point, again, I'm going to have to blast me bloody living room. Don't want to do that. Oh, tactical mute there again. But yeah, nah. So that was that one. I do not know if that genuinely caught that last bit there. I sneezed twice. Tried the tactical mute. Worked the first time, I think. Didn't work the second time. Brilliant stuff. Anyway, point is that should. Yeah, okay. My controls have been a bit stupid. Do you mind if I nick that wire back? Because this needs charging and I want to use this the actual cable for. But yeah, no. All of that aside, this is going to be a very short, rambling session, just to kind of get a few things straight about the future of um, this particular game. Um, so the idea I've had, obviously, I've floated it out there. That what I'll do, I'll get some clips of me basically somewhat role playing this game, just being silly, just being myself, but also somewhat pretending as though I'm in the world, in the story, maybe. Um, Probably get a few more mods installed, um, or remove certain mods just to make it a bit more. Well, I wouldn't say playable because it's not like it's the mods necessarily that are causing the issue, but I do think that having some mods for just quality of life changes, especially that I've got one in there. Probably saw it was the like realistic blood dripping, so your character and the enemies kind of bleed properly almost. There's some splashy bits and spraying that aren't as realistic, but the stuff that like runs down the bodies, like if the character's getting nosebleeds and stuff, that kind of shit makes it look a bit more realistic. I might remove the eyes popping out because as funny as it is, like the noise especially, it's off-putting. Um, I might just turn that one off. You're trying to get into a serious fight and all of a sudden you do, and you just start fucking laughing, or at least I do. Um, but it's one of those. I might have a switcheroony. Um, I'm obviously gonna play this back a little later. So future me, sup, fuck you. Um, Past me, you're a bigger dickhead. Anyway, I'm getting glared at. Anyway, yeah, the idea is I'll take some clips, I'll do some stuff, in terms of messing around with the game itself, mods wise, and I'm not going to get it to look any better, I don't think, in terms of graphically, but I definitely think there's a few quality of life things. So if anybody is expecting, I don't know if there will be anybody expecting anything like that, but if there is, you're going to be disappointed. It's just going to be quality of life type stuff. I want to keep it playable. Um, but with that being said, I think if I put some tidbits in, not necessarily like voiceovers or anything, but definitely like use my own voice, maybe have a character of sorts to go through this world with and make some jokes about, especially about the repeatability of some of the dungeons and some of the enemies. And not take it too seriously, obviously. It's still going to be somewhat of a semi playthrough. Um, not for anyone's benefit, really, just for sake of taking the piss and having fun. Um, but I do think, like upgrading, like if I go down the path of trying to upgrade, because I can certainly cut a lot of stuff out. I can flip a bunch of stuff, um, do some of the boss fight type stuff, and kind of mix them together into one long video, or do one that is several shorter videos, like a series almost. But maybe have it so that there's a bit of an extra story in the background going on. Something to explain why I'm delving into these dungeons repeatedly over and over again. But I think especially with the boss fights, I might only do one or two of them, and then stitch them in between. But you never know. I might end up doing a lot more than one or two, but just for the sake of the differences, like the alternate level seeds. Oh bloody hell! And then stitch that into one long video. But obviously, in order for that to happen, I think I need my own weapons so that there's a bit of consistency um, from video to video. And then what I can do is I can try and work around some of certain elements just to get things set up properly for that. It's not like it's going to be a proper full on fucking roleplay type experience. It's just me having a bit of fun. And I've mentioned in a couple of the previous streams, I believe, both of them. Apologies if I'm a bit bugged up. 1 second, I'm going to mute myself real quick. There we go. But I do think, just for me, having that, I've said in a couple of streams, that's where I was. I nearly went off on a tangent then. But seeing that, like all the lore that I've collected, I feel like it'll give me an opportunity to sift through everything, do a bit of Googlage, perhaps, do a bit of searching, and see what I can see. Work that into the videos somehow, especially if it's related to like the dungeons or the boss fights. Like what those creatures actually are. Um, just to kind of have fun with it. Really, it gives me, like I said, it gives me the excuse, the opportunity, really, to sort of do whatever. And I'll probably treat it more like a type of film project almost. Um, like that kind of thing, like a series in that respect, where I can set things up. Because again, I think some of those crystals, like getting them and finding them, are going to be a pain in the ass. Um, But um, you know, it'll be one of those sort of things where it's set up various things, set up where and what I'm gonna do, and 99% of it is gonna be like genuine sort of me playing the game, and the rest of it is just gonna be kind of trimming and cutting all any extras or weaving it into a story, but it's all gonna be just me kind of having fun with it, if that makes sense. So originally, I was going to do this as like a streamed playthrough, like episode to episode of me starting from the very beginning and going through it. But I think after doing these couple of streams, I do get the feeling that anyone who does tune in to watch this is going to get fucking bored of shit. I maybe not so much because I'm the one actually in there doing shit, swinging swords around and all sorts. But I feel like watching it you're like, oh, that's the kind of dungeon setup. Oh, that's the kind of final boss setup. That's how that's done. And then you see it again and again and again. Even though there are differences, but yeah, I'm gonna try and work a lot of that in. It's gonna be a few of those dungeons stitched together into one long dungeon crawl where plenty of chests, plenty of treasure, plenty of all sorts. Maybe find a couple of the crystals in there, something like that. um, just to set up the upgrades thing so that I can play through and actually do that properly. And then right at the end, just kind of weave it all into one, like I've said. But you never know. That dude is fucking tiny. Anyway, sorry about that. But I just that's kind of funny. Um, just seen something. But no, either way, hopefully it goes well. And it does kind of have a bit of a jumping off point. I know people have done these sort of like series before where it's almost like they're, again, maybe not necessarily role playing, it might be a bit too strong a word, but they're treating it like a film project almost, where you've got characters and dialogue and all sorts of stuff, and they're using the gameplay as the footage, if that makes sense. I've always wanted to kind of get into that and do that sort of thing, but I've never really figured out how I could do that, and obviously not just with VR, but with everything else, like with other games, with other stuff that I like to play. I'm not going to spoil. I'm trying to keep it vague because I don't want to spoil anything, especially with some of the ideas that I've had. But it might be kind of fun because I do want to maybe do some actual animation stuff, some actual characters and whatnot. But a lot of that's a long way off for me at the minute. Plus, if it helps to storyboard certain projects and what have you, that for me is a bonus because I'll also have some reference footage, hopefully, um, to go off of in terms of how that needs to look or what I kind of want and don't want. So anyway, it's given me some ideas, and this is what these chill, letting off steam streams are all about. Getting some nice ideas, having some fun, getting pissed off at glitches, and just chilling out. Um, so yeah. With that being said, I could ramble all night, but I won't. I know it says always be rambling, but at some point you need to say, nope, that's enough for today. So, without any further ado from me, um, anyone that tuned in, thank you. Anyone that didn't, hope you had fun watching and doing other things. You live a good life. No idea why the fuck I'd even mention people that aren't watching. They can't hear me. But what in the bloody hell? Was that you making them noises, or was that? It kind of sounded like a squeaking noise. I don't know whether you were like laughing. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that. The missus was shitting me up there. But yeah, without any further ado from me, I will call it there, um, and bid everybody a good day, good night. See you later, and see you in the next one. Bye.